Do you find yourself searching through your fabric stash for the perfect coordinates? Do you strive to be more confident in your color combinations? If you answered yes, or just love fabric, then a subscription to GEasy Color Club is for you. GEasy Bundle Club is a quarterly subscription program with carefully curated fabric bundles by me sent right to your doorstep. I handpick every fabric in each delivery with 12 half-yard pieces, which will only be available to GEasy Bundle Club members. In addition to an exclusive Stash Builder bundle, each delivery includes a booklet of information on the fabrics I have chosen, the fabric designer, additional fabric suggestions to use with the bundle, and quilt patterns that would be a perfect pairing with the fabric. Hi, my name is Gudrun from GE Designs. Welcome to our live show, Tipsy Tuesday, on a Monday. It is a special episode today. We are here on a Monday. I mean, Mondays are always a drag, so how much fun it is to have a Tipsy Tuesday here. Thank you all for being here. I know it's an odd day, so we appreciate it. Whether you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook, make sure to subscribe and keep commenting throughout the show. We have a live giveaway at the end. All you got to do is answer a giveaway question, and we'll announce the winner next week. And so, of course, if you're on Facebook, you can follow our page as well, sign up for notifications, and you will be notified whenever we go live. So lots going on this week. We have 4 shows. GE Designs has 4 shows for you this week, and we're kicking it off on a Monday. So today I have lots of stuff to show you. We'll be revealing our Fast and Furious Club Season 4. Epic. It's finally back. And I also have a fun, fast project for you for my tip of the day. And of course, some beautiful fabric to show you, some future fabric that I have on actual fabric to show you. So I'm excited, so let's get right into it. We'll start it off by announcing our winner from last week. I asked you, my giveaway question was, have you ever taken a train ride cross country. And our winner is Mr. HP. You want to say hi? Too late. Shuna Angus Talbot. Shuna, congratulations. $25 gift card is yours. Just send us an email to help@gecooldesigns.com and we will get you your gift card. Now you can say hi to everybody. Mr. HP is running the show.
See how she thinks about me like way later. Oh, that guy over there.
It's been a day. I've been literally, obviously, running through the warehouse.
Hi, everybody.
According to my watch, I just hit my move goal as I sat down, and I'm like, how can that be? Didn't do anything today.
Tipsy Tuesday.
On a Monday.
Okay, I like it.
That translates into a very active day leading up to it. Lots to get together, but it's all good. We're so excited to share everything with you. We've had a really productive week. As some of you may know, we are leaving town in just a few hours, leaving the country. So we had to, shore up some loose ends. And so we did quite a bit of work this weekend, but we did get out on the lake on Saturday. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful day on the lake.
It was beautiful.
So we did take a little minute to enjoy that. But other than that, we love what we do, so don't worry about us. We're good. First up, let's do my tip of the day. I got this idea, of course. I'm going to say it was Johan's idea, my grandson. Well, it really wasn't, but it was because of him that I thought of this idea. So let's take a look at my tip of the day for today. This tip I'm going to give you today, I got the idea from my grandson. He left his pillow and it didn't have any pillow cover. So he just left his little travel pillow or his pillow that he sleeps with. And so I figured before I send it back to him, let's make him a little cover. So I grabbed some remnants of minky fabric and just made a really simple pillowcase with a zipper. So they can easily take it off, wash it, and do whatever. So here's how easy this is. I just measured the pillow, which ended up being 13 by 20. So you just need to measure your pillow. And then I cut a piece of minky that was an inch wider. And then 20, you want to do an inch wider, which would give me 21 times 2. So that was 42. So let's say you have a 14 by 42 inch piece. So then you don't have to seam this part. So you have that cut out an inch wider on both sides and then double the length if you don't have a seam on the bottom. So then I just got myself a zipper. I wanted to get a little bit wider. You want it a little bit wider than the width of your pillowcase. And you want to just sew this part to. So put the zipper face down, so right sides together on top of the minky. And the great thing about minky, you don't have to worry, it's not going to ravel or anything. So you can just place it right sides down, and then I sewed the zipper on one side with my zipper foot. I pressed it outwards, and before I did anything else, I top stitched right along the edge here. And then I brought this all the way around here. So folded this right sides together, and I did the same thing on this side, turned it and top stitched along, so both of them are top stitched, and then the zipper is going to extend on both sides. So it's going to be looking like this. Your piece is going to look like this, extending on both sides. So I did not trim or do anything yet. The only thing I did is you want to make sure you bring in the zipper pull, bring it inside here. And so as I brought this inside, I also just took this to my sewing machine to tack these two together. You can also just clip it. And then all you do is sew all the way across on each side, right sides together, and then you can just open up your pillowcase. So I'm going to show you here on my finished one. So really simple. because you don't have to worry about things raveling. You want to take a little bit deeper seam than you do normally, and you just sew right through the zipper tape on both sides. And I would back stitch this part just quite a bit, 3-4 times, just so it will hold, and then trim off the excess zipper. You turn it and you have a really fast and easy pillowcase made that the kids are going to love because it's oh so soft and fun. There it is, very easy and simple. And yes, if it's those plastic zippers that we have in the store, the Atkinson design zippers, sew right through them, not going to harm anything. So yeah, easy peasy, exactly, and so quick. Literally, I had this scrap and I did a little trimming of the fabric and then sew it on. Because once you cut the minky and get rid of the initial fluff, it's not going to ravel after that. So you don't need to be zigzagging the edges or anything like that. So it's really good. Excuse me. I left my water somewhere. Yes. So I saw somebody said, ooh, zippers, ick. Well, actually, that was my take on zippers probably about a couple of years ago. I would avoid them like the plague. But you know what? They are easy. Don't be afraid of them. They're much easier than you think. Okay, thank you. I got some water. So just try it. It's just something that I had from my, I think it was junior high class or time, that when I had to make pants and didn't get a very high grade for it because my zipper wasn't that straight. So I just always had a phobia for zippers. But I'm over it now. I can do it. I can do it. So you can do it too. You can do it. Any questions on the tip of the day? Nope, not bad. Oh, so Judy said, what about me? I want a minky pillowcase. Yes, me too. Especially like for travel. Like we're getting on a plane and I kind of really want to take this, but I got to send it back. That would be really great. So you cannot save the tip of the day, but I want to tell you this. If you're not watching us on the YouTube, that's the easiest way to go back and find things. If you just subscribe to our YouTube channel, we always put all the Tipsy Tuesdays in the same playlist, so you can search stuff from there. We also, on our website, if you go to videos, we have Tipsy Tuesday, where there's a log with all of the Tipsy Tuesday episodes, and it will tell you which tip of the day, so you can know exactly what show it was, the number, and the date. Oh, I got more water. Thank you, Colleen. Sorry. No, it's great. Thank you. I got the best people. So, now I'm good. But so that's the best way to go back to previous Tipsy Tuesdays and previous tip of the days. All right. Let's move on to our, if you don't have any questions, let's move on to our, I just wanted to mention the GEasy class pack, the volume 2, Lucy and Velocity. We are kicking it off this week with part 1 of the Lucy class. So if you've already joined us, you can expect the part 1 video to be in your account on Wednesday morning. Now, somebody asked me, what time does it get posted? It depends. It depends on where we are in the world and what I got going on. So just know it'll always be posted before noon Central Time. So sometimes a lot earlier, sometimes a little bit later. You just don't know. But it's Wednesday morning. But the great thing is you don't have to be there. It's going to be there. You can watch it whenever you want. And so I'm excited to start that journey with you guys, making some beautiful Lucy's and then continuing on to Velocity. All right. Oh, somebody says Lorraine says, because you're the best boss. Oh, I appreciate that, Lorraine. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Debbie said, once you sew one zipper, the rest are easy going forward. And I agree with that. You just have to get over that initial fear, practice a little bit. So then you're good. Okay. Second thing I wanted to mention, I talked about this on our Friday show last week. And if you missed it, just wanted to put that out there. We are now taking applications for our Stripology Certification for instructors. So this is a training program for instructors. If you have interest or are a quilting teacher, whether you work for a shop or independently or whatever, you're interested in getting certified, now is the chance. It's something I've been working on for a couple of years, and now it's all coming together. So we have now outlisted 4 sessions that we're doing throughout the rest of this year and beginning of next. A couple of them are here at our warehouse in Chaska, Minnesota, and then we're going to do a certification course in Florida in end of November, and then in Raleigh, North Carolina in February, right at the tail of QuiltCon. So way to kill 2 birds, one stone. But if you're interested, you can find all the information on our website. You can apply, and of course, once we have plenty of applications, we send invitations to you to register. Going forward, there are some precursors you have to do. You have to have some experience, so we're looking for experienced quilters, experienced teachers. Doesn't necessarily have to be in the quilting space, but that you have some educational experience, teaching classes, or anything like that. So just look out for that, and of course, be a Stripology ruler user. So it's not really for beginners, but excited about that, and we have a lot of our friends in quilt shops around the country contacting us, so we're excited for this new venture and bringing lots of Stripology classes to all of you, hopefully. Yes. So check that out and spread the word. If you know people that will be interested in this, spread the word, please. We really appreciate it. Okay. Are we ready for the main event? I think everybody's... Oh, really? Must be something in the air. Are you ready for the main event? So let's talk about Fast and Furious Club. For those of you that haven't been maybe following our shows for a while, it's been a while since we had our last season of Fast and Furious Club. So what that is, it is a monthly program. Every month you receive a brand new pattern that is of a small project, quilt as you go. And so not only do you receive the digital pattern, the PDF pattern, you also receive a full video class of me taking you through all the steps of making that project. And so it's a 9-month program where we give you a new program every month, but let's just play the video so they can really see what's going on. And then we'll talk after that. Do you like starting a small project like a table runner and getting it all finished and on your table in just a couple of hours? Well, there's nothing like that instant gratification. Come join my Fast and Furious Club now in its highly anticipated 4th season. The club is a quilter's favorite, as each month you will get a downloadable pattern and a video class of a brand new project. All of the small projects are done with a quilt as you go method, and I will take you through the whole process in the video classes. We will have a variety of small projects in the club, like table runners, toppers, placemats, pillows, bags, and more that are easy to finish and are perfect gift items. Never done quilt as you go? No worries. I've designed the projects so that we start with the basics and then learn new techniques as we go along. If you need inspiration in pulling fabrics together, we even offer kits for a limited time. Along with teaching you the ins and outs of quilt as you go, I will teach you how to cut out the projects with great accuracy and time-saving methods using the Stripology rulers, but you can of course use regular rulers. The Fast and Furious Club is a 9-month program, but has great options based on how much commitment you are ready for. Each project will go live on the 20th of each month, but you can purchase at any time. You can view the first 3 projects in the club now, that are scheduled for the months of September, October, and November 2023. The next 3 projects will be shown in November and the last 3 in February of 2024. Our first project in Season 4 is a table runner called Log Jam. The simple construction and basic techniques makes this runner a breeze to sew and a sure success for anyone to make. With so many options for colorways, you are sure to make more than one. In October, we'll be making placemats called Fall Appetit. You can make them ready for a neutral fall table or use fun fabrics and theme it for Halloween. In November, we will make another table topper called Twinkle Time, which can also be turned into a Christmas tree skirt. The technique makes this stunning topper a breeze to finish. Sign up now before September 19th and get the special offer of all 9 projects and classes for only $84.95, which is only $9.38 for each month. You will not be able to see all 9 projects right away, but you will get the biggest savings this way. If you want a lesser commitment and to be able to see the projects you are getting, you can purchase 3 months at the price of $36.95, which is $12.32 per class. If you really don't want any commitment at all, you can always purchase just 1 project at a time at the time of release for $14.95, which includes the pattern and the video class. The special offer of the 9-month pre-purchase ends on September 19th, as the first class will be live on September 20th in your account on GEquiltdesigns.com. When you sign up, you will get access to the fabric requirements for the first 3 projects and a welcome video, which shows you all the helpful tools to have and steps to be successful with the Quilt As You Go method. Join me and create some adorable small projects done the fast and furious way, and you'll learn some great techniques in the process. My name is Gudrun from GE Designs, and I'll see you next time. I am so excited to bring this back. Of course, this is season 4, so we have done 3 whole seasons of Fast and Furious Club before. First one started in 2019, 2020, and 2021. We took a break last year, so we're excited to be back. And I cannot wait to show you these projects and see you be successful with this method. It's so much fun. They're quick and easy, and you can get that really instant gratification. So let's go a little bit slower for the options for purchase. So if you want to join us and you're ready to dive in for the whole 9 months to get 9 projects the next 9 months, you can get the best price by buying the digital package for the special price right now, and you get all 9 months. All you get right now to download after you purchase is only the fabric requirements, though, for the first 3 projects, because the projects go live, both the video and the pattern, in your account on the 20th of each month. So the first one won't be released until September 20th. And so if that's a little too much for you and you kind of don't really want to commit yourself to all of those projects, or maybe you want to look at them first, you can buy the first 3 for a little bit, more per class, per pattern. But you can, if you don't want to make any commitments, you can also just wait until each one is released and purchase them individually. Great option too. So check that out. Figure whatever you want out. Let's take a look at some of the projects, though, up close. We made some different versions of many of them. So the first one, like I said, I always try and do a simple project as the first one. So if you have never done Quilt As You Go, you're a beginning quilter, don't worry, these are great to start with. So I would take you through all the cutting. I take you through start to finish in the video how to do it. So Log Jam Table Runner is the first one and is really, really fun to make. So we have made 3 of them. I have this one that is right there on the screen. This one is made with the Songbook, a new page, a fabric line, and just an off-white background fabric. So you can use some of our little kits for this runner, which is perfect. So all you need in addition to the little kit is some background fabric and then backing. So I'm going to show you some options that we have here. The second one we have is the one made with Halloween. It's Midnight Magic, and in this case used a bright yellow background, so it really kind of shines, makes those pumpkins kind of stand out. And then the third version I did was using the frond little kit, and in this one I used a light gray background fabric. So really fun and easy, something that anybody can do. So here's my frond. Here is the Halloween Midnight Magic with some spotted in the gold. And then we have the songbook, A New Page. Beautiful, fun color. So this just looks great in any fabric, any color. We can make it for the seasons, for the holidays, for any day. So great one to start with. Our second project is a placemat. Another simple one. I wanted to make something kind of classy and simple, because if you're using a placemat, there's always going to be a plate on your placemat. So this way you can have that pumpkin on the side and your plate on the other side. So you can make that fun for Halloween or just a simple fall one. So for the fall one, I just added some fusible applique leaves, and you could do more or less. I did a little quilting here in the center. I'll show you how to do all of that. You can add just something very simple. For the Halloween one, I skipped the leaves, but there is glow-in-the-dark fabrics here. So really a lot of fun. So you can play with that. Added a little face, jack-o'-lantern face on the pumpkins. But so either way, you can make this to whatever fits for you. Then we have the Twinkle Time table topper. This is a 42-inch square with kind of blunt corners. You can make this as a table topper, and I did both versions, or you can cut into it and make it into a tree skirt. It's a nice, not too large tree skirt, but the best part about this project is that I'm going to teach you a technique where we actually piece them in 4 parts and then we join them, so it makes it really easy to deal with something so large. So this one is going to be a breeze, and it looks a lot harder than it is. So there is the version that I made with Holiday Flourish. Beautiful metallic line with neutrals ranging from black to white with some taupes in between, and it's just very classic and beautiful. And then the other version I made was the one I turned into a tree skirt. So this one is with the Holly Jolly fabrics, and of course very simple to turn into a tree skirt. If you want to open it up in the middle, either way, I'm going to show you how to do it all. Now, we of course have made it easy for you if you want to take advantage and possibly get some kits. I'm going to start off with something that was really popular when we started Fast and Furious Club the first couple of years, and that was a starter kit. For those of you that maybe don't do this technique often or ever at all and want to kind of include some of the tools that are going to be very helpful. So we have a starter kit for you this time around. So what's in the starter kit is the GEasy Quilt As You Go batting. So there's 5 yards in the pack, so that will take you a long way. It won't maybe last you all 9 months, but it'll take you a long way. There are some great magic pins that I recently discovered that work really great for Quilt As You Go because they're sturdy enough to go through the backing and batting, but they're still sharp, won't bend. We have some heat and bond for those fusible appliques. Of course, some Orifil thread that is perfect, 2 colors, because sometimes you're working with light and sometimes you're working with dark, and these colors seem to kind of match most of my backings. We have a pack of non-stick needles for your sewing machine. We have a water erasable pen. We have the silicone thimbles that are really helpful when we're pressing. And then, of course, a full pack of clips and organizing stickers. So if you want to take a look at those or ask any questions. Now the starter kit, you will see it up as a pre-order, and all of the kits that I'm going to show you to are going to be a pre-order because we are just taking orders right now, but they will still ship right after Labor Day. So first week of September we will ship everything. So here's everything, all the great tools that I use throughout the classes and have been using for years. When I do Quilt As You Go, we have the 2 different spools of thread. So check it out. It's a great price. So there's always a discounted price for the starter kit. So check that out if you're interested in getting the package so you can just kind of get going. For our fabric kits, we didn't do a kit for the first project because it is perfect to use a little kit. Now, you will maybe notice that in the fabric requirements for the Logjam Runner, the binding is said to be 1/3 of a yard, but in our little kits, it's 1/4 yard. And you need 4 strips for binding. So depending on how good you are cutting your binding, the binding you might be short, but I made it work with mine because we don't cut exactly 9 inches. So what batting do you like to do placemats and runners? I love our Quilt As You Go battings for all of our Quilt As You Go because it is nice and thin enough. It is fusible on one side, so you can just iron your backing onto that batting and you are good to go. And so then we piece from the other side. There will be instructions to turn it into a tree skirt. I'll take you through all of it, yes. And so that is my favorite batting. It is sturdy. It is very nice polyester batting. It won't shrink on you or anything if you wash a lot of runners and placemats and things, so it won't shrink on you. So that's really great. Cindy asked, is the special pricing for 3 classes only for the first 3? Yes, so that's the first trimester if you want to do the 3. And then we have the special pricing also for the whole 9. So then you already are purchased all 9, so you will automatically get that added to your account every month throughout the season. What kind of straight pins are those? They're magic flathead pins. So those will be in your starter kit, and we also will be carrying those in the store. So what are the dimensions of the batting? The batting is 5 yards by 45 inches. So it goes up pretty far. I think mine lasted through like 5-6 projects last year, depending on the size of the projects, of course. But it's really nice. It's easy to butt up together if you want to use scraps. The tree skirt is 42 inches. 42. All right, so that's the starter kit. So that is available for pre-order right now. And then the other kit, so I wanted to show you the Logjam runner, some of the little kits. So the ones that I made mine out of was the frond. So you saw one of the runners made out of frond. And so for my background fabric, I used the color wash in the textured grease. And we're going to put all this into our blog post for today's show. So you can go back and see which fabrics I recommend for background. And then for backing, I used the frond floral. So the actual fabric requirements for the Logjam Runner for background is 2/3 of a yard, and backing is 3/4. But you could, of course, have a yard and be safe that way. So then for the Halloween one, we got the Midnight Magic. That's the Midnight Magic little kit. Using the Spotted Buttercup was my background fabric. And then the Bumbleberries Halloween Orange would be a great backing for those fun colors. It would also be a good background if you wanted to switch it up. And then the Sun Book, A New Page. That's the one I showed you first. So I used the Spotted Ivory for my background, and then the large floral navy for my backing. And here are some more options. Now we have a lot more little kits than this, but just some ideas. This is one I am working on right now, the little kit from the Christmas Eve collection, and I'm using Grunge Soft Clear Water for my background, and then backing will be the Christmas Eve small flowers on the gray. Really love this one. Then another great option would be our Rancho Relaxo little kit, just imagine having a little light yellow for the background and then the Fun Days sea glass for the backing. Another great option if you want something fun and colorful and bright, the Lush and Lively. I would probably do this with a dark blue or a white background, and then you can use either one for backing, but white would be really nice and light and fresh and bright, and then you can pull out some of the darker colors with the dark. And last but not least, I love the Scandi collection, so Scandinavian holiday theme here. Since there are so many light fabrics in here, I would use the gray for my background, and that's also the binding. And then use one of the really fun icon for my backing. So just some fun ideas. You can check out the blog and then check out our variety of little kits. We have actually quite a few little kits coming, new ones. So, because I just know that once you make one log jam runner, you're going to want to make more. It's really fun. So let's take a look at our placemats, our Halloween and fall placemats. I've buried them here. So we have kits. So the pattern calls is for making 2 at a time. So we will offer kits. We have kits for both versions. The Halloween version is glow in the dark. So this fabric is glow in the dark, and the center of the pumpkin is glow in the dark. So that makes a really fun version. So we have kits, but just know that the kit will make 2 placemats, and all of our Fast and Furious kits include the backing. So they include the backing fabric as well. You can order the starter kit separately. Yes, Diane, of course. And there's no, you don't have to order any of the fabric kits. You can always use your own fabrics. But that's just, a lot of folks like to have the option for kits as well. So then the autumn version is going to have the same fabrics we have in here. It's going to have the green for the applique. The Halloween version will have the black for the faces. So 2 each. And then we're going to have both the Twinkle Time toppers. We're going to have the kit for the Jolly Good version with the Jolly Good fabrics, and this light fabric from that line for the background, and a really fun fabric for the backing, the She Sheds Holiday one. And then for the Holiday Flourish, it'll be exactly like our sample. So we have 2 colorways in both of those kits. And so check that out if you're interested in purchasing a kit. Like I said, it will have the backing as well. So it has the shimmer radiance for the backing here, but really nice metallic holiday fabric. So here. All right, let's take some questions. Any questions? Yeah. So many options, yes. And like I said, you can always pull your own fabrics. That's why when you purchase either the 9 months or the 3 months, you get the fabric requirements so you can really look at what you have. You want to use what you have. But yes, thank you. Somebody said, glad you're including the backings. Because, you know, there's so many folks that are getting started, they necessarily don't have a stash. So, volume. I think everybody's good.
I hope they're good. Can you hear us?
I think so.
Can you hear us, everybody?
All right, so I don't see any more questions. Everybody's just excited. Holiday Flourish. Yes, she was asking about the fabric line for the metallic one. Holiday Flourish, we have it in a bundle as well. Of course, the kit will have just smaller pieces of the fabrics. So, can you put 2 placemats together to make a runner? I suppose you can. You can figure that out if you want to. But they are pieced, of course, through the backing and batting so that when you're done piecing, you're done quilting. So that's how Quilt As You Go works. And what was that log runner in the neutral? We did the frond. That was not very neutral. It was like grays and golds. Yeah, that one. So that's the frond little kit with the color wash. Textured grease is the is the background fabric I use. Just a light gray. It's nice. Turned out nice. Status of Bundle Club. Yes, we are anticipating our fabric that we've been waiting for to arrive tomorrow. We were standing by the door today and it didn't show. You know, if you know that if we could just go and get it, we would. But anticipation is high for tomorrow, so hopefully we'll be able to start shipping. You'll start seeing some shipping receipts to this week. We are ready for it. Oh, Advent box. So yes, our Advent boxes pre-orders are flying out. I just wanted to mention that there is a limited number because a lot of the things that are going to be in there have been especially customized and things. So if you were thinking about signing up for the Advent box, check on that sooner than later because yes, they're going to, when they're gone, unfortunately. And yes, this is just a pre-order, so what's in there, it's 4 different kits along with just some little gifts for every kit or every Advent project. All right, are you ready for some fabric? I have a special treat for you. So we have a pre-order that is not coming yet. It's not coming till I think later, I want to say November, but I actually have the fabrics. This one is called, it's a motor line. It is by Lella Boutique, and it's called Love Struck. So yes, you might think maybe Valentine's fabric, but this one is really versatile. So I chose to use 4 colors in this bundle. The pinks, so this is one of the main fabrics. I love that dark rose color in there. And so we have 3 pinks. There is a shade difference, which I love. So we're going from the light pinks into a little bit darker with this all over star print. And then we have another floral that is just slightly darker. With the white flowers on it. So then we have the brown colorway. It's a really beautiful light brown. Some people have a little aversion to when you say brown, but I think this is really nice and warm color. It has the greens in there as well. And then we have the small floral print. These would just make really sweet quilts for spring or anybody that likes these softer colors. And then I love this polka dot, multicolored polka dots. And then we have the light blue. And this is a really nice and fresh color. Really brightens everything up. We have the medium floral, and it does have just a little bit of green in it. Just love that. And then the small floral. And then we have a green colorway, which we have the polka dots just in the monochromatic green with white dots. Very, very cute. And we have the small floral with the pink centers. And then I decided to include a third, so I pulled in a grunge juniper because to balance it out, I felt like it needed 3 greens, 3 blues, browns, and pinks. So this is Love Struck by Lella Boutique. We will be getting some of the main prints in the yardage, so you can always do something with a border. I think this would make a beautiful terra quilt with a border. So then I would probably also make a second quilt like an Inga or like an Elvira too. All of those are from my Stripology Mixology 3 book. So that is Love Struck. Really nice. And like I said, pre-orders. So you can place your orders now. You get $5 off of the full price of the bundles when you order them on pre-order. We ship them as soon as we get them. And so I have another one for you. Ship them when we get them. Yes. I have another one. Now this one is called Good Works. So Good Works is by Lindsay Cull McRae. And this one, if you have been following us for a while, you may remember a line called Flowers for Freya. So these are inspired by feed sacks, the prints are, but they are always have just a little kind of more of a modern twist on it. So here are the fabrics in the bundle. So we have the blues. We have 3 of kind of the darker blue prints. And I just love the freshness of the navy. Oh, I hid that one. Sorry, you guys. This is the really pretty one. And then we have a little more teal. So, and that really sharp chartreuse greenish yellow is so beautiful with it. And then we have a lighter one, that's small flowers. I'm excited for this one. I think this would just really be so great on a bright white background or a little bit off-white background. So I love that there's a darker teal, so all the blues kind of work together. And then we have this awesome taupe main print that has all the colors in it. We have that same kind of a tone-on-tone print here in the taupe. And then adding the chartreuse yellow flowers to the taupe background. And then we go into our beautiful bright sharp yellow, well, chartreuse yellow with those flowers on it. It's really cool. There's a beautiful diagonal plaid here, and this is like a monochromatic one, just in the yellow with white. And a small print, maybe a little hard to see the print because there's white print on top. It's a little floral in that yellow tone. That's so pretty. So these are the 12 prints in the bundle. I should show you this, one of my favorites. This one is one of the great ones that'll be in yardage along with some of the main pieces, but a great diagonal plaid bringing in all those colors. So this is Good Works, a line inspired by vintage feed sacks. So this is coming about the same time, I believe, October, November. So check that out. And again, I'll be making 2 quilts out of this too. I think this will be really great to do something with 10-inch squares and then cut the rest of the bundle into 2.5-inch strips and do a strip quilt. Which one? I'm not quite sure. Strippy, I don't know, strippy stairways possibly would be great. Or the one hanging behind you, by the way, which is strips and salsa.
Yeah.
We forgot to talk about our quilts behind us. There it is. Yeah, that would be great. Look how great that would be with white background.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah. Behind me, I showed you this line that is right behind me. This is Quaint Cottage, coming soon from Moda, still a pre-order. And I showed you the fabric, and I told you what I was going to make, didn't I? So we made the JoJo quilt, but I added borders because I love that house print. So do you have that pre-order somewhere? We can pop that up. So Quaint Cottage by Gingerbread for Moda. Yep, there it is. So those are the fabrics in the bundle, and then we are getting that blue for of the cottages, and so I used that for the outer border, and it turned out really great. And the quilting pattern was super cool. It's what is it called? Clams something? No, my brain is stopped working, you guys.
I'm not sure.
No. So that is all we have for you today, except let's give our giveaway question so that you can answer our giveaway question to be entered into our giveaway. My question is, because we are going to Germany tonight, What is your favorite German food or drink? This may be a little, asking for advice. My favorite German food, well, I love Spätzle. That's really nice and cheesy and good. I actually like kraut too.
Is German chocolate cake?
Does that count?
Does that count?
Not much of a beer drinker at all, but I'm going to have to taste it. But Germans, did you know that Germans drink more wine than they do beer?
What?
So there'll be some wine for sure.
Some schnitzel?
Schnitzel, if it's vegetarian, yes.
Beer?
And there is schnitzel, vegetarian schnitzel, I know. It's delicious.
German sausage?
Not much of a, unless it's the vegetarian kind.
Apple strudel?
Oh, strudel, that's good. That's good. All right, so remember, everybody, it's a 4-show week. So tomorrow morning, Colleen will be here with a 1 Yard Wednesday with some great deals on 1 yards. And then on Thursday morning, that is August 17th, Nancy and Kara will be here with their Perfect Pair show. And they'll be taking you on the journey. Hopefully you are sewing along with them on their Haldora quilts. So join them and see their progress on that. And then we'll be back live from Germany on Friday. Friday is August 18th, and it's going to be 12 p.m. Central. It won't be 12 p.m. Central, or won't be 12 p.m. where we will be, but we will see you at that time. Oh, this is not till next week. Okay. So we'll save that till next week. And then, of course, the following week, we'll be here for another Tipsy Tuesday, actually on a Tuesday, August 22nd at 4 p.m. Central, live from Germany still. Yes, we're excited. Wish us luck and a smooth ride. And we will see you a little later in the week, but check out tomorrow morning's show with Colleen. Bye-bye, everybody.